prior to becoming a musician, Niall Horan discusses a backup plan. Following his first triumph as a coach on The Voice, Niall Horan is gearing up for the release of his third studio album as a solo artist, The Show, which is scheduled to arrive on Friday, June 9th. In advance of the album's release, Horan appeared on the cover of Rolling Stone UK and spoke with the magazine. He discussed his solo music, the inspiration for his latest record, and his meteoric rise to fame since joining the world-beating boy band One Direction on the X Factor at the age of 16. For the majority of his life, Horan had dreams of becoming a musician. He told the publication that although his parents, Bobby Horan and Maura Gallagher, who divorced when he was only 5 years old, were supportive up to a point, they also urged him to have a backup plan and get some sort of qualification for financial security, things he never did. Horan admitted to Rolling Stone UK that despite his parents' advice, he never made a decision on a plan B for his life because of how quickly he rose to popularity. "We weren't able to go that far," Horan stated. "Honestly, I just packed my bag and never came back. That's how they look at it. My mother worked at a pewter Genesis company producing little bits and pieces, clocks and things like that, and my father spent 35 years working in Tesco. Both of them worked pretty regular jobs." Horan understands his parents' original goal for him to have a backup plan, whatever that may have been, even though his life has taken a different course from theirs. He responded, "My parents are having a nice time. I don't know what they would have wanted me to do, but I'm sure it would have been a good life." With Kelly Clarkson, another voice coach, Horan made an appearance on The Kelly Clarkson Show on February 22nd. The two connected over their common experience of coaching on The Voice after first becoming famous on a different singing competition program. Since Clarkson won the first season of American Idol as a single performer, she questioned Horan about the experience of going through it with a group. Horan replied, "We were really lucky because we would see all the other artists melting all the time over everything. We weren't much older than 16, 17, 18, 19, or whatever. I had a blast. I'd perform it once more. That is why I'm participating in The Voice." In a Hot Ones interview dated March 16th, Horan discussed his transition from X Factor contestant to The Voice coach and discussed his concerns about having to directly influence the dismissal of many performers. "That's the area where I've had trouble, because I can relate to what it's like to be 16 and standing on a stage, looking at some renowned person who holds the key to your destiny," he added. The judges of the X Factor established a 5-person group after Horan and his fellow members of One Direction were all removed as solo performers. The group advanced all the way to the top 3 before being eliminated.